Children, in my previous video, we have discussed about subsidiary alliance. Today, children, we will discuss about doctrine of lapse. Children, as you knew that English East India Company came to India for the purpose of trade, but their ambition of gaining more and more profit and resources pushed them into more political interference and control over Indian territory. Children, their main purpose was to gain control over our country, so that they started interfering in India's political matter. Children, so that they have introduced various annexation policies to control over our country. Children, one of them was the doctrine of lapse. The doctrine of lapse was a policy devised by Lord Dalhousie to annex Indian states without force. So children, all of you put finger in your book, start reading. The Governor General Lord Dalhousie introduced a policy called the Doctrine of Lapse. According to this policy, any Indian kingdom which was already under the subsidiary alliance had to give up its territory to the British if the ruler did not have a natural male heir. Children, according to the doctrine of lapse, it stated that if a king died without a male heir, his kingdom would lapse and come under the British rule thereafter. Means children, this policy stated that only the rightful biological male heir will succeed the throne of his father, otherwise it will be the company's property. Means children, their kingdom will be directly under the company's property, company's authority. Now children, states annexed by Lord Dalhousie following the doctrine of lapse. According to this policy, these states were annexed by the British. Satara 1848, Behet 1850, Jaipur 1849, Sambalpur 1849, Jhansi 1853, Nagpur 1854, Udaipur 1852. Rani Lakshmibai fought for her adopted child's rightful entitlement to his father's property. Children, maybe you have watched the movie Manikarnika. That movie was based on Rani Lakshmibai. She fought for her adopted son because British wanted to capture Jhansi. Understood, children?